All right, I'm gonna try to do a video and show you guys some stuff here. See if I can do this. So I'm at my, oh, this is good. All right, I'm at my office, and I was just starting to change my filter on my aquarium at my office. So all of my filters, because I've got so many fish tanks, I've got like 20. I used to have a lot more. So this is what we're doing. Okay, so it's a terracotta pot. This specific terracotta pot I got at IKEA, but you know, this will work with any canister, any container that doesn't have any holes. The bottom I plugged up. I'll show you guys. What I did was I took a piece of let's see if I can find one. I took a sponge. I basically just took a sponge and put on the bottom. See it right here? That's what this is. And then I just got some rocks just to put on the bottom, just to kind of give it a little bit of space. So, so this won't be sitting perfectly flat. Okay, now let me show you this, because this part is important. This is one of the things that kind of makes all the difference. So it's just PVC. You just go to like Home Depot or any plumbing supply place, play around, find pieces that work. This used to have like a thread it. I just took some sandpaper and sanded it down to where this type of PVC will fit in it. So it's a different type of PVC. It's for, actually, I think this is for temperature, like for heat, for warm water or something. But what I'm doing is I create this chamber to create a vacuum. Okay. I'm not an engineer. I just copy what other people have done. So there we go. Got a little chamber. I think I did that backwards. No, I didn't. That's the only way it would actually go in. Okay. So now this is just going to go in here. Okay, hold on. Okay. So we're just going to put this back through here. I took it apart to show you guys. Okay. I made sure that it was very snug. See? Very snug. Typical, I went too far. And I didn't clean this whenever I took it apart, whenever I took it out of the filter, so it's a little grimy. All right. I want it to be right on the edge. Okay. Right there. Okay, so now chamber fills with air, creates a vacuum, you know, so it creates that suction. So now, just gonna put that in, just set that in here. I want it to be kind of straight up like that. So you can put some like rocks around it or something, but I got these sponges. So I'm just gonna put the sponges around it just to hold it in its spot so it won't flip over. So yeah, okay, that's good. All right, let's see how it looks. All right, now I got a lot of space still, right? There's a lot of space. Now comes the filter floss. And this is what's gonna make the water a little bit more, they call it polishing, you know? I've recently purchased this stuff off of Amazon, this super fine stuff. I mean, it's filter floss, it's polyester. Take a pillow apart, right? Make sure you wash it so it doesn't have any like weird stuff in it. But so I'm just ripping this stuff up, and I'm not gonna pack it in. I'm just gonna carefully set it around it, because I don't want it to be packed. I want the water to flow through really nice and easy. Because this is going to be easy to change. I could just take I could just take this stuff out every week if I want to. See? Just like that. Now what happens is air goes in here. There's no holes around this. It creates that suction in the bottom because the cavity fills with air, and it's sucking because it just creates that vacuum. I'm not an engineer. I'm just copying what other people have done. This is something that I kind of did design. I say kind of because the little internal canister filters that I've seen have the holes on the top. So that's kind of like what I did with this. So a guy in my town where I live has a 3D printing business. So I went in and I told him what I wanted, and I kind of designed it, and he designed it again because I don't do 3D printing. So he made this for me. The cool thing about this is I wanted it to be big enough for fish to swim in and be able to swim back out, right? So my baby plecos love going in and out of this. All right, so here we go. Just like that. And this will actually sink. This plastic thing does not float, so there we go. All right, I'm gonna pause the video, and I'm gonna go ahead and head over to my fish tank, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. And I stirred up this tank really bad, so the water is super dirty right now because I took a whole bunch of floating plants out, and then just taking this thing out of the tank, I stirred up a bunch of the stuff on the bottom. I think I'm going to use it on this tank, so it'll be a little easier for you guys to see how this thing works. All right. Hold on. Okay, so I'm not even using a very strong air pump. I'm using a little bitty, you guys can see that. This little thing, this little one here. The air line just fell off of it. That's great. Okay, so it's pretty incredible how strong these things actually are because of the vacuum that it creates. There's nowhere for the air to. Well, I don't know. We're gonna have to see, because if it's not level, the air will come out the sides, but it's still gonna suck in water from the top because there's nowhere else for the water to come from. And that space where the water is has to go somewhere because the air is filling it up. So the air is taking up that space. All right. Okay, here we go. I don't know what's going to happen because I haven't actually turned it on yet. So you guys get to see if it's going to shoot the water up a little bit or not. That's pretty cool. I mean, you know, for that little bitty air pump, that's pretty good. Look at this. A little bitty air pump. So anyways. Yeah, so that's cool. I don't even see that many air bubbles. Well, I mean, there's obviously air bubbles, but... So, yeah. I want to go ahead and lift it up a little bit so we could see water coming out the tube. So, you guys are going to have to... Let me see if I can... Playing a dangerous game now. Watch me drop my phone in the water. That ain't gonna work. I'm just gonna have to lift it up with one arm, with one hand here. Which is also awkward because I'm holding it off to the side so I could see what I was doing. Okay. So you can see that that water is coming out the top. This is what it looked like, it was just air. And it's still water coming out the top even that way. It's nice because there's not like a real strong suction in one spot because there's so many open spots in this thing. So it's not going to really create like a... I mean, the top part will create a current because it's pushing water out. But it's not creating like a current pushing water in because there's so many. Yeah, I don't know if that makes any sense to you guys or not. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video there, and I'll put this back where it's supposed to go, and thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe, tell people about, you know, I don't know, whatever it is. Yeah, all right. My day is done. I got a client here in a little bit, so I'm going to get ready to get out of here, and I'll be done for the day. So I'll be headed home. Thank you so much. Take care. Check in on your friends. I need to work on that to come up with a really good little tagline at the end. Check in on with your friends. Wave to someone. Smile. Yeah. Pretty crazy world we live in right now. So it's good to be nice to people so people can feel a little bit of comfort every now and then. All right, thanks.